it sounds like. I think it's even way below traditional. This caveman stuff.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, what is it? An article that you saw online or something?
Well, for me, it was in this dating blog that it was like a show
Oh.
like this. And one of my friends, his name is Lorenzo, and he has this dating show every week or so. And the Manosphere was on the table, and they were also talking about how women have to date down, that men, especially if they're well to do and they're making a lot of money, that men have a lot more options, and that
Mm.
women have to pretty much take what they get, especially as they get older.
Now,
Mm.
me being a man, we were having this discussion. I disagree with that totally, because
Mm-hmm.
I was saying that to me, it's very important to be with somebody that can help you to grow, that can challenge you to grow and do better for yourself. And if you have somebody that's, I hate to use the term, but so much below you, that person can maybe bring you down. Whereas you may be doing something for yourself. You're out here with a job, you're out here trying to do your own thing, get your own thing, and you're trying to better yourself. In my opinion, you don't need anyone that's not trying to better themselves bringing you down. So I disagree with the premise of a woman dating down, a woman of a certain, like if she's
Mm-hmm.
making six figures or whatever, dating down. I think that is detrimental to the woman.
I kind of agree on it on a way where I think it has a lot to do with, okay, so let's say the guy, or better yet, we'll use the term the woman. The woman is making the six figures. She meets a
Hmm.
guy that is like her mailman. He's not, six figure. He's a working Joe. Is that kind of, and I know it can, it can be other, things to contribute. Would that be like dating down because he's not in the same income bracket, or is it more to it, like his attitude, the way he utilize his money? Could been like hard times, because right now, if you think about it, the way the economy is and where a lot of people are struggling right now, and this probably isn't going away, it's going to be hard trying to find somebody that's going to be as stable. Even, uh, middle class is having a hard time. And
Yes.
it's like that may have to compromise on the fact that, just like you said, the person that you're with should be the person that's going to make you work hard, do better, be better for your relationship to stay stable.
Yeah.
So,
I I
mhm,
agree with that as well. When you're talking about a working class individual, I do agree that that would be uh, that's that. See, we're talking about that manosphere thing, whatever it is,
mhm,
Hmm.
and in a situation like that, I think that's a plus, because even though the six-figure woman is dealing with that mailman might have other goals and ambitions to get above that. So
right.
yes, I agree that that's a plus situation right there.
And
Where
add
I
to
was
that,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, I'm sorry to interrupt. I was going to say, to add to that, what if he wants to be more than just a mailman? Maybe
Exactly.
he doesn't know the avenues to take. And because he's that successful woman, because she's giving him the opportunity and openly looking at him as a person that's trying to work towards a goal, she may be the person that's going to help him get there. And he may
Yeah.
become more of her equal. Money, to me, we put value in something that is not valuable. I
You're
actually
right.
listen to news. I listen to a lot of independent news, especially with the politics, because they give you that they give you an opinion that the bigger media doesn't. So
Hmm.
it's like, he was the guy that was talking. He was an economist, and he was saying that we put too much value in the dollar that the U.S. has created for us. The dollars for the U.S. is not valuable. They're not. You get a dollar, you ruin a dollar, you get a dollar back.
Hmm.
There's no value to it. There's no upscale to it. but we put so much into that value of our money that we don't look at other things. If you're not making a lot of money, you don't want that person. And I don't know if I'm kind of going off subject because I can ramble. You can talk to Dachi about it. I can ramble a lot and I don't care. And I look a little messy. That's why you ain't gonna see me on this goddamn video. And that's okay. That's okay.
That's
But
fine.
I'm just saying that it put too much value in a lot of, to me, materialistic things. And I hate to say it, but a lot of people of color, we put a lot of value towards our worth towards it.
You're
So
right. You're
like
right.
my thing is, if we set aside some of that, I mean, I'm not saying to get rid of it, but start looking at the bigger picture. Like, if we want to help each other out, it's more about looking at, okay, how can I help the next person next here? Get to where they need to go. I
Yeah.
like some of the organizations that Chica is looking at because it actually helps. It's more humanitarian
Mhm.
towards its
Mhm.
act. And
Mhm.
we
Mhm.
don't do that. And that's what's wrong with our country because we're an individualistic country. We're
Yeah.
not as social, and yes, I'm going to say that. We're not as social as some of the countries. And it
Yeah.
does affect the relate. All of this is relatable to how we could find our soulmate. Because if the person don't have money and don't have any type of upward stand, goal, dream, we just throw them away.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
you could be having
Yeah.
a perfectly good mate right next to you, but you don't see that because you don't want average guy. You want
Yeah.
that big dollar, you know, you know, what's the word that I kept hearing all my life? My girl Trey. So that she could know Tracy.
Yes.
Mhm.
You always say big baller.
Yeah, big
All
Yeah.
this
baller. Shot caller.
big baller,
Shot
man.
caller.
I used to hate that because she tried to set me up with this dude that was supposed to be a big baller, and he was such an asshole on the date. I was like, I will never ever call you again. Like, you want to talk about just because you got money in your pocket, you want to know what color panties I got on? No, I'm not gonna give you that information. You ain't earned the right to even say that to me. You wouldn't say that to your mama or your sister. So why would you say it to me?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I guess I kind of went off subject, that she could get me straight.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Let's
Like on
let's
that's
wrap it
very that
up.
was very well said, and I agree with everything that you just said, Charlene. I mean, it's very important for us to have value on the right things. When
Mhm.
it comes to the relationship, we have to have value on, because money comes and goes, and it could be taken away from you in the next second. But things like confidence in yourself, a great
Mhm.
personality, morals,
Mhm.
uh, things like that, that lasts a whole lot longer. So when you take
Exactly.
away the money factor, what else is there?
And
And I
When you
love
take,
the
too.
moral back. I love a
Yeah.
moral compass type of
yeah,
person.
yeah,
Because
Yeah.
it
if you don't
matters.
have it, you'll do anything to get money, and at any reason to get money for what?
Hmm.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
And the same can be applied to someone's good looks. That fades
yeah,
as well as
Hmm.
time goes
yeah. Beauty fades.
Hmm.
Beauty fades, and that's another thing that you can't really place a value on, because um, beauty is, like I said before, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and somebody might not be someone you might not find, someone may not find who you find to be attractive, if that makes sense.
Right.
It's a whole lot more than looks. It's a whole lot more than looks. Level of maturity, even level of spirituality, that matters too.
You know what really I always think about when it comes to this particular subject. I'm on, and that she can know this too. She believe me, she'll know me since I was 16. So
Oh,
like
wonderful.
it have you ever watched the and this is the perfect eh, example. They have like what is it? I'm trying to think of the show right now. Twilight Zone. Twilight Zone actually got two episodes. They got this one episode about what if they always do these futuristic type of TV episodes. So they have two of them. They have two of them that results in beauty and also
Uh-huh.
yeah, the one about
I love the Twilight Zone. I know
yeah,
exactly what you're talking
the
about.
baby doll one, the ones
Yes.
where they had the beautiful, like when average girl was born at a certain age, she had to pick whether she wanted to be the beautiful redhead, the beautiful brunette, or the beautiful blonde. And like
Right.
her friend had already did the transformation, but the girl said, I don't want to do it because she didn't
Yeah.
want to look like everybody else. And it was like a law. It was a requirement because they didn't want average people in that world, and they
Yeah.
and it made her an outsider, a outlaw in a way. And that's the same with that one episode and the other one about the pig face people.